Hey y'all, welcome or welcome back. My name is Megan if you are new, and today we will be cash stuffing July paycheck number 2. So I haven't been here in a couple weeks, and that's mainly just due to obviously just life. We had a rough week last week, or I did, I'll say. And also my husband and I changed up some ways in how we're handling our budget and things like that. So if you've been here for a little while, you will have noticed that I'm cash stuffing a little bit differently lately. So not as many savings challenges. I really only have 3 or 4 that I'm doing, and less money is actually going into our sinking funds. And a lot of that is because before, what we were doing was using a credit card, and I was cash stuffing as normal, and then I would pull from my sinking funds envelopes to pay back the credit card every week. So we've really tried to get, although we do still have our credit cards, we have tried to get away from using it. At first we were just using them, to try to get that cash back rewards, but for us it kind of ended up being like a slippery slope. I would either just pay off the statement balance and not really worry about what was left on it. And it kind of slowly started building up. It wasn't too much. It was like, $200 or $300, would be the remainder on the credit card, but I just didn't like that. So, we were never charged interest because we always paid off, the statement balance. But I didn't like how that felt. So we haven't really been using our credit cards much, just for some online purchases here and there. And so what we've been doing is we have a balance that we keep in our checking account. And so we've been using just our debit card to buy gas, buy this and that. And so what I do when we get my husband's paycheck in on Friday is whatever amount that I spent with our debit card the week prior, I'll just leave that amount in the bank from the paycheck we just got. So if I had $200 worth of purchases throughout the previous week, then once we get my husband's paycheck in the bank, then I just make sure I leave $200 from that paycheck in the bank to pay it back, if you will. So with all of that, that means there's less to pull out and cash stuff into our sinking funds, because most of the time we're spending it before I can pull it out. It's budgeted for, those purchases are budgeted for, but it's getting spent before I can pull out the money. I hope all of that made sense. I hope I didn't sound like I was just rambling, but it's been working for us really well. It just means that I don't actually have all that much money to cash stuff, except for like savings challenges and a few other, sinking funds that we're just kind of trying to build up. Okay, so let's get to cash stuffing. Hope that wasn't too boring. Hope all that made sense. Okay, so we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 10, 20, 30, 40, 5, 10, 15, and 2. So that makes for $217. So I skipped July paycheck number 1 just simply because once I paid back our checking account, there wasn't anything left to cash stuff except for our my wallet, so groceries and money for like chicken food, dog food. So I really didn't feel like I needed to make a video for 2 minutes stuffing 2 envelopes in my wallet. Okay, so this week it's going to be really quick. We are going to skip to homeschool, which is back here somewhere. I may have already passed it. Okay, so homeschool is getting $60. And I've already spent what was in it. I think we had 180. So this is basically what's the remainder that we need to buy the rest of our homeschool supplies. It's just that last $60. And that is it in this one. And then this binder, we're also just stuffing one category, and that is going to be, man, all of these are empty. That's just been life lately. Dog meds is getting 16, and this is just for their monthly flea and tick medicine. So we have 10, 15, and 16. This month so far has been definitely a spending month for sure. I've gone to the chiropractor every week for the past 3-4 weeks. And of course that has been really eating into our budget. So not a whole lot has actually been able to go into our sinking funds. Okay, so July, so I didn't stuff it for the first week, so we're actually doubling up on our savings challenges this week. So July is getting 25. So this 10 and this 15. And it looks like I forgot to stuff this money to the bank. So we'll be doing that. Okay, so we have 25. So that is it for July. And then just a few challenges in our savings challenge binder. Let's see, first up I have $1 to put towards our $1 challenge. So we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 2, 3, and 24. And then we are going to go to our Friday challenge. So we need to do July 4th and July 11th. For a total of $15. I can't believe we are already halfway through July. I'm filming this on the 17th. So, oh man. We had the last of our kids' birthday parties for the year, so we are done with the birthday parties, which is so exciting. It can always kind of be stressful. All right, so we have 100, 50, 70, 90, 210, 230, 50, 70, 90, 310, 330, 50, 360, 70, 80, 90, 95, 400, 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, and 44. 444, if I counted that correctly. And then, oh yes, I was like, there's so much challenges in here. Look. I've got 4 different binders with challenges in them. I might need to condense that. I haven't catched stuff in so long. There's dust all over my binders. Okay, so now we have this beautiful $1,000 challenge from Simply Budgeted. And so since we're doubling up, we should have $100 to stuff this week. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100. Yes. Okay. So let's do, what have we been doing? Okay, there's 20, there's 30, and then there's 50. So since we have 20s and 10s, let's do the 20s and the 30s. I still have not fixed this. I can't figure out how I folded it the first time. And then I folded it differently the second time, and now it looks like I'm folding it differently this third time around. And then we need to go to the next page and put this one in here. So there is 40. So we have 20 and 40. And then we'll go to the $30 ones. 20 and a 10. I hope y'all have been having a great summer. Our summer here in Texas, at least where we are at in the DFW area, has actually been pretty mild as far as the weather compared to what it's normally. We haven't reached 100 yet where we live, and we would have already been in like the 100 teens by now. And I think the hottest we've gotten so far is 97. Now I know other parts of Texas have, you know, reached the 100s, but we haven't. We've just been having some really crazy weather with all the floods. I'm sure y'all have heard about the floods in Texas. It's just been so crazy and so sad. It's just, you can't not think about it every day when you see all the updates and all that kind of stuff on Facebook. It's just devastating. Okay, so that was 60. So I put away $100 today. So we are definitely hoping for a better last half of the summer down here for sure. All right, so that is it for this week's cash stuffing. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.